Good morning to my dear students. My name is Venkanath Saya, working as assistant professor in civil department in Chebol Engineering College. Now, today I explain the topic column and structs, example problems for symmetrical sections and symmetrical sections. Now, I will explain lecture 22. Uh, in this class, I have to complete the topic for Euler's formula. Okay, and next topic for Rankin's formula and column straight column straight line column formula. Okay, different formulas are there. That formulas and the example problems have to complete it. The unit 3 will be completed in the next class, lecture 23. Okay, now lecture 22 we have to explain Euler's formula example problems, I sections and T sections. Okay, now the subject strength of materials second BTech second semester. Okay, now go to explain the example problems. Okay, last class I will explain different example problems for Euler's formula and the limitation of Euler's formula. Table number 19.1, you have to follow the and calculate the crippling load and the factor of safety. 19.4, I have to start the problem now. Last class I will explain 19.3 example problem. Now I will explain 19.4. I will explain now. A hollow mild steel tube 6 meters long, 4 centimeters internal diameter, of 500 mm thick. Okay, is used as a strut with the both ends hinged. Find the crippling load safe for taking factor of safety 3. Take equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay, this problem also last class I will explain. Okay, we have to calculate crippling load and moment of inertia 19.5. Now I will explain this problem and read the problem. How to calculate to go to the procedure. Okay, number of problems I have practiced. Now easy to where the problem use and how to convert the units and what procedure you have to follow up for data. Okay, now I have to read the problem one or two times. Okay, for example, problem 19.5, I will explain now. A solid round bar 4 meters long and 5 centimeters in diameter was found to extend at 4.6 mm under a tensile load of 50 kilonewtons. This bar used as a strut with both ends hinged. Determine the buckling load, that means bending load, for the bar and also the safe load taking factor of safety as 4.0. Now solution right now first given that I have right. Actual length of the bar L equal to 4 meters converts to mm 4 into 1000 4000 mm. Diameter of bar D equal to 5 centimeters. Area of bar A equal to 5 by 4 into 5 square that equals 6.255 centimeters square that equal to 6.255 into 10 square that equal to finally 6255 mm square. That is the area of bar. Now extension of bar to given delta L change in length 4.6 mm. Delta L means a change in length. Okay. Now tensile load W equal to given 50 kilonewtons converts to newtons. 50 into 1000 5000 newtons. Tensile load W equal to 5000 newtons. Now in this problem the value of Young's modulus E is not given, but it can calculate it from the given data. Young's modulus capital E equal to tensile stress by tensile strain. Now stress equal to load by area, strain equal to change in length by original length. They have to follow the formulas now. Young's modulus you have to calculate first. W equal to W by A divided by delta L by L, that equal to W by A into L by delta L, I have to substitute. Finally, Young's modulus capital E 2.214 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per mm square. Since the struct is hinged uh, at its both ends, okay, the condition you have to given effective length LE equal to actual length that equal to 4000 mm. Let P equal to crippling or buckling load using equation 19.5, that is P equal to pi square A by LE square. Okay, both ends hinged have to that means LE equal to L. That is the condition for table 19.1. Okay, pi square into 2.214 into 10 to the power of 4 into pi by 64 into pi by 4. Have the moment of inertia for circular pi by 4 d4 d to the power 4 into 10 to the power of 4. I have to convert mm. Okay, mm power 4. That is the moment of inertia formula for circular section. Now L equal to L. L equal to 4000 L square. 4000 into 4000. Had a moment of inertia pi by 464 into pi by 4 into 10 to the power of 4. I have to substitute in this equation. Now finally 4189.99 finally got say 4190 newtons. This is the crippling load, that means buckling load. Okay. Now factor of safety I have to given in this problem. Now 4 safe load I have to give using the formula crippling load divided by factor of safety, that equal to 4190 divided by 4, that equal to 1047.5 newtons. That is the safe load in this section. Okay, this is a procedure for how to calculating, not given for Young's modulus. How to using this formula. Young's modulus equal to tensile stress by tensile strain. Stress equal to tensile load by area. Strain equal to extension of bar change in length by length of the bar. That is the original length. That equal to finally how to substitute the equation. Finally got the Young's modulus value 2.214 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per mm square. Column condition I have to given both ends are hinged. That means L equal to L, you have to take in L equal to 4000 mm. Finally, L is to LE square, L into L 4000 into 4000. Finally, moment of inertia for circular section, pi by 64 into d to the power 4 centimeter for 4. You have to convert mm power 4 into 10 to the power 4. Moment of inertia. Finally, I have to substitute in this I value. Now, and the safe would have to get Kipling load by factor of safety. Now 4190 divided by 4 equal to 1047.5 newtons. Okay, this is an example problem. Another example problem 19.6, a hollow alloy tube 5 meters long. Hollow means two. A hollow alloy tube 5 meters long with external and internal diameters 40 mm and 25 mm respectively was found to extend 6.4 mm under a tensile load of 60 kilonewtons. Find the buckling load for the tube when used as a column with both ends pinned. Also find the safe load for the tube taking factor of safety equal to 4. You have to write the first, you have to calculate the given data. Okay, Euler's crippling I have to give an I section and E section. Now I will explain in this class. Okay, example problems, so you have to complete in this section. Okay, now this problem also again I explain. Write the given data for in this problem. Okay, a hollow alloy tube 5 meters long. I have to given right now actual length 5 meters. Converts to 5 into 5000. 5 into 1000, 5000 mm. Okay, converts centimeters to mm. Now external diameter d equal to 40 mm. Internal diameter small d equal to 25 mm. Extension delta L equal to 6.4 mm. Uh, Tensile load W equal to 60 kilonewtons. Safety factor 4. Have to convert kilonewtons to newtons. 60 into 1000, 60,000 newtons. Now this is the given data. Have to right now have to calculate cross-sectional area A equal to pi by 4 capital D power 4 minus small d power 4. I have to hollow section if you given right there using this formula area. I have to calculate it pi by 4 into 40 square minus 25 square, that equal to finally area 76, sorry, 766 mm square, and moment of inertia for hollow section I equal to pi by 4 64 into d to the power of 4 minus capital D to the power of 4 minus small d to the power of 4, that equal to pi by 64 and 40 power 4 divided minus 24 power 4, that equal to pi by 64 into, I have to substitute the power 4 value, and another one 24 for 4. Now finally 106500 mm per 4, that is the moment of inertia. The value of Young's modulus was obtained given below. E equal to has to follow the same last problem. Had to calculate the Young's modulus, tangent stress by tangent strain. Finally 6.11945 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. Capital G Young's modulus value have to calculate in this process. Since the column is pinned at both ends, that means hinged or pinned. Okay. Now effective length LE, actual length LE equal to L. Okay. Now 5,000 mm. I have to take in let P equal to buckling load. Using the equation in point 5, same equation P equal to pi square A by LE square. I square is you have to EL 6.1194.5 into 10 to the power of 4 into I moment of inertia 106500 divided by LE square. My LE equal to L, have to L 5000 square. Now 2573 newtons. That is the crippling load or bending load or buckling load. And the safe load equal to buckling load by factor of safety. Buckling load 2573 divided by factor of safety is given 4. Finally 643.2 newtons. Okay, this is the example problem. You have to follow in this procedure. For all of section you have to give it. Now I will explain example problem 19.8. Determine Euler's clipping load for an I section joints 40 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 1 centimeter and 5 meters long, which is used as a structure with both ends fixed. The Young's modulus for the joist as 20, sorry, as 2.1 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. I have to write, see the diagram I section given in this data. Problem 19.8. Now read the formula. Read the problem. Determine Euler's crippling load for an I section joist 40 centimeters into 20 centimeters into 1 centimeters and 5 meters long, which is used as structure with both ends fixed. Take Young's modulus for the joist as 2.1 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. Okay. Now to solution, and I have to write the given data first. Dimensions of I section 40 centimeters into 20 centimeters into 1 centimeters are given. Plane width 20 centimeters and height, overall height 40 centimeters, and the web of the I section 1 centimeter thickness. See the diagram 19.9. Okay, this is the diagram for I section. Width of the plane 40 centimeters, thickness 1 centimeters, and the thickness also 1 centimeters. Okay, now width of the plane 20 centimeters, height of the I section, height of the web 40 centimeters, overall height at 40 centimeters. Now, actual length is given in this data 5 meters, converts the mm, 5000 mm. Young's modulus also is given 2.1 10 to the power of 500 per mm square. Moment of inertia of the section about x-axis. Okay, ix equal to moment of inertia of rectangular dimensions given. You have to calculate each plane and each plane. Okay, web also have to calculate. Now rectangle section BD by 12 along to x-axis. Okay, now BD by 12 minus 1 by 12 BD cube 1 by 12 into 20 into 40 cube minus 1 by 12 into 19 into 38 cube. Okay. Web have to remain have to finally minus the web portion. Now to write now b1 equal to 19, b1 equal to 38. Okay. Finally, the moment of inertia, rectangle dimension 19,786 centimeter per 4. Similarly, the moment of inertia of section at about y axis have to take in y equal moment of inertia of rectangular dimensions. Okay, this 38 into 1. Okay, log to x plus mode of inertia 2 rectangle dimension 1 into 20. Now 1 by 12 into 38 and 1 cube plus 2 into 1 by 12 into 1 into 20 cube. Now have to take in y-axis 3.166 into 1333.33 equal to finally 1336.5 centimeter per 4. Least value of the moment of inertia is about y-axis equal to 1336.5 centimeter per 4. That equal to 1336.5 into 10 to the power of 4 mm per 4. As both the ends of this strut are fixed. Okay, now effective length L equal to L by 2. The column condition you have to give both ends fixed, you have to given. You have to effective length L equal to L by 2. Now 5000 by 2, 2500 mm. That P equal to crippling load using equation 0.5 I have to substitute in the equation. Now 44,32080 newtons. Finally 4.432 meganewtons. Have to convert to meganewtons. This is the high section. Now we have to calculate moment of inertia. Very important. Ixx and yy we have to calculate 1 by 12 BD cube minus 1 by 12. Right now we have to formula for a moment of inertia rectangle of dimensions. Okay, 20 into 40 centimeters. Okay, minus rectangle of dimensions 20 minus 1 into 40 minus 1 minus 1. Okay, both have to take in Weber portion, have to take in both the IXS, they have to take in the moment of inertia 19,786 centimeter per 4. Similarly, the moment of inertia of section YY have to calculate using the formula moment of inertia rectangular section 38 into 1 plus the moment of inertia 2 rectangular dimensions 1 into 20 have taken 1 into 20. Two flanges are to taken and the web have to take in. Have to adding finally 1336.5 centimeter per 4. The least value of moment of inertia is about XY axis. Have to take in this value. Both moment of inertia. What is the least value have to take in this procedure for Euler's formula limitations. Now I equal to 133.65 centimeter per 4 converts to mm per 4. 1336.5 into 10 to the power of 4 mm per 4. Effective length L equal to L by 2. I have to both ends of the column fixed by the effective length L equal to L by 2. I have to take in the table 19.1. Finally 2500 mm. Crippling load P. Now I have to calculate using the formula P equal to S square E by L square. L is L by 2 whole square, but that is 2500 whole square, pi square is more or less 2.1 into 10 to the power of 5 into 1336.5 into 10 to the power of 4. Now finally got the value 4.432 meganewtons. Okay. Now another example problem for T section is given. This is the very important another problem. How to calculate the crippling load. Okay. Uh, An example problem 19.9 determine the crippling load for a T section of dimensions 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 2 centimeters and of the length of 5 meters. When it is used as strut with both of its ends here, the Young's modulus capital E equal to 2.0 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per square. Have to give the dimensions. Right now, 10 centimeters width of the flange and height of 10 centimeters and thickness you have to given 2 centimeters. Okay, now write the given data for T section. Now uh, dimensions of T section are right now, and actual length 5 meters. They convert mm. Okay, X modulus also is given. First of all, calculate the center of gravity of the section. The given section is symmetrical about the x-axis, and center of gravity of the section will be lie on y axis. How to y axis I have taken in this section. Okay, center of gravity is that equal to y bar. I have to calculate um, for bottom. For the plane of web, I have I equal to 10 into 2. That means area plane 20 centimeters square. Y1 equal to center of gravity from A1. Have to take an 8 plus 1 that equal 9 centimeters. Okay. Uh, Plane you have to take in first. You have to take in plane. This is the plane. Okay, this is the web. This is the plane. Now A1 equal to 20, 10 into 2. That equal to 20 centimeters square. Now we have to explain. We have to first calculate area on the y1 distance of center of gravity area A1. We have to take in bottom y1 equal to 8 plus 1 that equal to 9 centimeters. For the web, we have A2 equal to 8 into 2 that is equal to 16 centimeters square. Okay. Now another y2 we have to calculate distance of CG of area A2 from bottom and 8 by 2 that equal to say 4 centimeters. We have to take in center of gravity for bottom. Now using the relation y bar a1 y1 plus c2 y2 divided by a1 plus c2, you have to calculate the center of gravity. You know the a1 value, y1 value, and a2 value, y2 value are substituted. Finally 6.77 centimeters. This is the y bar. You have to calculate the center of gravity using the relation y bar. This calculating center of gravity 6.77 centimeters. X-axis moment of inertia of the section about x-axis. I have to take in BDQ by 12 plus B into uh, 2.223 whole square plus dBq by 12 plus uh, D, sorry, area A2. That means A2 into 2.77 whole square. Now we have to y bar minus y bar minus y1, y bar minus y2. This is the equation you have to got. These values are got in this formula y-axis. 10 into 8. Okay, that means BD cube by 12. Okay, now plus 20 I have to take in for A1 into y bar minus y1. Okay, y bar minus y1, I got the value 2.223 whole square, and dB cube by 12 uh, plus 16, that means A2 into y2 minus y bar minus y2. I have to calculate this problem in this procedure of problem XX. Finally, got the value 314.221 centimeter per 4. Next, moment of inertia of the section about y axis. I have taken IYY dB cube by 12 plus dB cube by 12 BD cube by 12 dB cube by 12. Okay, have to adding finally 172 centimeter per 4 for allows IYY least value of moment of inertia about y axis 172 centimeter per 4. Now we have to take in converts the number 4 into 10 to the power of 4. 172 into 10 to the power of 4. So now since the struct is hinged at both of ends. Okay, you have to take an L equal to L, actual length 5000 mm. Crippling would have to calculate using equation. We get P equal to pi square A by L G square, that equal to pi square into 2.0 into 10 to the power of 5 into 172 into 10 to the power of 4 divided by 4000 square. Finally got the value 135,805.7 newtons. This is the crippling load for or buckling load I have to use calculating this process. For T section, symmetrical section, I have to calculate the center of gravity now, and A1, Y1 you have to calculate. After Y bar you have to calculate. Right, moment of inertia you have to calculate. Ix and Iyy. You have to substitute the problems. Okay, right now this process you have to calculate, and I section also I have to calculate for moment of inertia Ix and Iyy. You have to calculate and follow the condition for both ends hinged on both ends fixed. Have to follow the conditions. Euler's formula. To example, these are the example problems you have to calculate step by step. Okay. Okay. Next class I will explain for Rankins formula, derivation, and example problems, and straight line formula, and the different 2, 3 formulas are there, and example problems are there. I will explain next class. So the class lecture 23. The class to completed unit 3. Okay. Thank you. Thank you this opportunity.